259 to Edmonton Green.
I first found out about Callum Jack through social media, where he promotes his Tottenham-branded t-shirts. I noticed that he also DJ'd, so I reached out to Callum to host a radio show for a station I was briefly involved with in Tottenham. But after meeting him, his infectiousness, kindness and passion for where he's lived his whole life began to shine through, and we stayed in touch. I thought that Callum could give me a tour of Tottenham from his point of view, so on the 25th of August 2021, I jumped on the 259 to meet up with him and his wire fox terrier Bob. It just so happened to be on the same day that Frisco, a well-known Tottenham MC from the grime collective Boy Better Know, released promo for a new single, wearing one of Callum's t-shirts.
My name is Callum Jack, aka Mr. T Remix, MRT Remix. We're on Tottenham High Roads, born and bred. I'm a grime photographer, curator. I do raves as well. I DJ as well. Mostly grime, but I have a very eclectic sounds. I've got other projects running as well. I run a brand called Grime and Grinds. I've got t-shirts, Tottenham t-shirts, obviously. You know, Tottenham is very synonymous with me. It means everything to me. What have I been up to? I got a package from my friend. I opened it up and he sent me some alcohol, some Polish liqueur. I woke up, saw Twitter, Frisco's wearing my t-shirt. How about you?
I'm alright. It's not about me though.
Yeah, I know.
Which t-shirt is Frisco wearing?
Right, a Tottenham t-shirt in Old English font. I wish I could show you, but it's radio.
You did a pretty good job of explaining it, I think.
Okay, I feel like I did. Do you want me to spell it out for you, or do you think people will get it?
Spell Tottenham for me.
Tottenham. Bow. Done.
And what you showed me today?
Tales of Tottenham, you know?
Tottenham Tales.
Tottenham Tales. No. Bob, one sec. No, oh my God, Bob. You're very...
Hello, Bob.
Bob, chill. We're going to my local Bossman shop, and I think we should hide the mic because we're doing some illegal activities somewhat.
What's the illegal activity?
Oh man. So basically, I don't know, should I really give the game away? Should I really make the council be looking? But long story short, no, actually, we're taking a quick drive to Essex, and we're gonna go buy some 50p cigarettes for Chip for a cheeky CBD flower joint, if you will. Thank you, bro. Have a nice day. Take care. Oh,
that's beautiful.
Look at a little white dove.
What are we seeing right now?
Well, that's a pigeon. That ain't even a fucking dove, innit? It's like white and it's got a little black spot. Oh, it's coming very close to us. It's eating seeds right now, enjoying its life.
Diamonds in the rough, eh?
Diamonds in the rough, man, just like me, man.
After this little detour, we headed back to Callum's, and he talked me through all the photos on his bedroom wall.
So, on the top left, we have Abracadabra from Tottenham, a very big drill rapper, OFB ting. Big Nasty at the top, sipping some liquor at an SBTV party. Below that, we have Wiley at his book launch event. The one on the right is of Logan, Herms, Skinny Malone and MIC at the now defunct Radar Radio. We won't go into details about that, but yeah, you know, people still buy their shoes from Sports Direct, so no one gives a fuck, whatever, innit? Below that, we have Blacks, Herms, Grand Mixer and Lordy at a rinse party. Next to it there, we have JME, Beautiful photo, I must add. That is in Tottenham in a running track. It was for a Nike event. It was really cool. We all went running. It was amazing, I can't lie. Next up we have MIC in Brick Lane at the now defunct as well Nomadic Gardens in Brick Lane. He's standing behind Black and White Furs of Iggy Pop, you know, one of the greatest rock stars in the world. It's crazy how he's still alive. I feel like that is probably one of my best shots. Oh yes, we have another classic shot above. That is at the now defunct as well, Ace Hotel, and it was Jammer doing a vinyl DJ set only, and he is looking at the two vinyl records, and Fusion is in the back, and that is a wonderful classic shot, I must admit. And now on the right we have P Money and Blacks OGs, South London's finest. This was at a festival. It's another defunct festival, and I can't put my finger on it, but I know the name of it.
And sorry, these photos that you were describing are all on your wall, in your bedroom?
Yes they are, yes they are. They've been a lot, well, all these were used for exhibitions, and yeah, I've just decided to keep some in it, like, because they're beautiful, innit, and they're like one of one, so I have a few banging around, so if you want to buy one, holler me in it, but yeah, you have to give me that paper, playboy, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you take photos?
Because I love it. Like, I do. No, okay, look, that's cliche. Basically, right, see with me, right, I like going on holiday, like, you know, see some mountains and shit, but, like, I can't take photos of mountains, innit? Like, that's what I don't care about, taking photos of mountains. Do you know what I mean? Like, why I love taking photos of grime, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've done this for free a trillion times, but I love it because where else am I going to be doing? You feel me? Like, just live a boring life, like, just do nothing. Like, I know everyone has their own their goals and ambitions, and everyone wants to do this and that. But yeah, but some people don't even know what they want to do with their life, innit? But I'm still not fully where I want to be at where I'm at. But you know, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You know what I mean? He acts really weird on the stairs. He always does it on the stairs, like the worst place to act up. Whoa! Stop!
It's alright. He's a bit ADHD.
Yeah, I know. My mum basically says he's me, basically.
What is Tottenham to you?
What is Tottenham? It's home. It's the bits. It's happiness. It's sadness. It's struggles, it's pain, it's love, it's greatness, it's inspiring, cultured. Yeah, it's where I've been forever, you know what I mean?
You've lived here all your life?
Yes, I have. Been here forever, innit?
And when were you born?
Should I give that away? Yeah, no, I'll give it away. 1993, innit? I'm a 90s kid. Gang, bow. We're on Park Lane right now. It's a wonderful place. Spent my childhood here, ordering lots of takeaways down this road. The pizza shop's still there, but it's exchanged hands many times. The Chinese shop down there as well. That's a classic. Like, probably like, you know, like 90s Chinese food. That's what it tastes like, you know, like, yeah, mad thing. That's all I'm going to say, but like, fam, like, classic Chinese food there. I can't lie, and you got the chippy down there, MPK in it. We're basically in MPK right now.
And MPK for the listeners?
Is Northumberland Park, innit? We're in Northumberland Park, basically, right now. You know?
And you're taking me to this chicken shop?
Yes, I am taking you to this chicken shop. It's a wonderful chicken shop, I can't lie.
What's it called?
Well, HFC, you know. And obviously that stands for halal fried chicken, you know what I mean? It's good chicken, I can't lie to you. Very good chicken. How are you, man? What's going on?
What's Callum like?
This guy, in my eyes, fantastic guy, super guys. He's like social worker. Whatever he's drinking, whatever he done, is personal matter. I'm not interfere with anyone, but he's a good guy. But I wish that one is coming take a successful life, take higher education.
So you really look out for him?
I do.
You really care for him, yeah?
I try my best.
Yeah.
He has.
I think a lot of people look out for him.
Come to reality life.
He's
Go in
reality
gym.
in Tottenham.
Go in gym. Look your belly. And look,
No, no, big
look
Gucci
no,
belly right now.
no. Look at me, man.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh.
So life is gift. Don't waste.
No,
If you
can't.
If you know, like,
That's why we're here right now, you know what I mean? Enjoying some wonderful chicken.
Yeah, wonderful
Exactly.
chicken, but what about a wonderful life? He's walking, and come here after half an hour. His interest, wings. He don't interest in the future what he want. He have no plan. Everyone have A plan, B plan, C plan. What he done?
You're thinking about his wings. I couldn't put it better.
He needs the one proper path. He's good guy, trust me. But this guy is like zigzag. Zigzag. You know zigzag is no good. Zigzag when you drive, zigzag, right turn, left, right, police will catch you.
Seeing sideways.
Zigzag life,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
If you drive your life zigzag,
Drifting.
so what happened?
Cruising.
So you can't achieve your goals. Take one direction. Evening, entertainment, enjoy. It's your life, not 24 hour. It's no good. Trust me.
I love that.
Right, no, listen. Right now you are laughing when you come to my life age. So I wish God give you long life, but
Thank
like
you.
you are
too
like
as well.
I mean, so if you try this one, drinking, smoking, so you're killing yourself. You know barbecue sauce and barbecue, right? What you do, chicken. So when you smoke, I drink alcohol. So inside is barbecue cooking. It's burning. You are laughing, see? When you come to my age, then you understand.
No,
when your doctor say, your one kidney is gone, one hole or three hole, you 4 holes, yeah?
Yeah.
And 3 holes is blocking. Then what you do?
That's for me and all that chicken, man.
I pray for you. God bless you. All right?
You could take the rubbish out, Callum, while I'm
I
gone.
will. I'll take it.
I got that on mic, thank you. Where are we going?
We are going on Tottenham High Road. I'm going to tell you about some stories in my life about things that have happened, you know?
In Tottenham.
Yeah, man. We're basically on Tottenham High Road. Basically by that Sports Direct right now. But basically I used to be the carpet shop and obviously they burned it down in the riots. I saw them burn it down. It was
This
all...
was the carpet shop.
Yeah, it used to be at Allied Carpets. Allied
It was
Carpets.
here?
Yes, it was here. Allied Carpets, yeah, they burned... No, because I know they had that big Croydon furniture store, but yeah, all the houses burned down and all that shit.
I remember seeing that on the news, exactly the carpet
Yeah.
shop. I had no idea. You live just
Yeah.
5 minutes away.
Yeah.
Tell me, okay, so I've got to interrupt.
Yeah.
What was it like, kind of living 5 minutes away from where that was happening?
Do you know what the most funniest shit is? Basically, I was outside with a friend and another friend. We was outside, I think, having a beer, you know, one of them ones there. I don't think I was even, I was just drinking beer, I think. That's what I was doing. So and my neighbour comes back, he's like, "What are you guys burning?" My neighbour comes out, I was like, "We're literally burning nothing, we're literally just outside." We're out in the back garden, like, "What? Nothing's burning." It's like, I think there's a lot of shit going out. And then, so obviously it was mad, because basically, we didn't even do the crime, so I can even say it, right? Because my friend was like, "Oh, let's get tomatoes and like fucking throw them at the police," because they were in the riot gear, innit? But obviously I was like, "Do you know what, that's bait, Can't lie." But obviously, man, we're doing crap, man, robbing everything and everything. And yeah, when we saw them, I actually saw the fire, innit? I didn't see anything really. I did see something, but I saw the fire, innit? I don't know who done it, because it was all a blur, innit? And that was many years ago, you know what I'm saying?
But what was it like? I mean, having that happen on your doorstep, basically.
It was mad, because when I was there was just a million man in balaclavas, bare man one quad. Obviously, everyone was robbing up the shops, burning them all down. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of mad still.
Where are we now?
We're on Tottenham High Road by Bruce Grove Station across the roads, and we're walking past the McDee's. Obviously, a perfect spot for where the man them chill throughout their years, after school and that. Plenty of times in McDee's. Crazy times. I brought the loves of my life here. You know what I mean? But obviously, I've taken them to fancy places, but sometimes we have to go here. We're all human beings, innit? You know what I mean? I'll tell you about this. Look, I'll tell you about this chicken shop right here. So basically, we're on Tottenham High Road, next to the charity shop Sense, next to the La Brooks, and the Paddy Power, and kind of next to Asda. And there's a mural of a wonderful black woman, and like next to a perfect fried chicken shop. And I've been here many a times. I've had emotional talks with my friends. We've talked about life. I've had heart-to-hearts with my friends about life. You know, like real shit about relationships, life, parents. You know, like everything and anything. You know what I mean? I remember squirting mayonnaise on a man in there by accident. Like by accident, I was trying to squirt at my friend. Thank God he didn't knock me out. But yeah, he was cool. He was an uncle. I apologise. I cleaned it off him, so it was cool, innit? Mad shit is happening in that place, you know. That's very hot. And obviously, shout out to Dixie's. Obviously, them Dixie man know me across the road, but this place is a bit cheaper and the wings are extra spicy. But the Dixie spicy as well. But I know it has a special place in my heart. Like, I've had a lot of deep talks here, you know what I mean? And they're cool in here. Get some chicken, perfect fried chicken, Tottenham High Road, innit? Do you want to get a beer here because it's cheaper?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you think you'd be any different if you were brought up and raised in a town somewhere else?
1,000,000,000,000%. A trillion. If I wasn't born here, and if I didn't grow up in it, I would not be me at all. We probably wouldn't be doing this interview. Maybe I might be doing something else. Maybe I might be a fucking lawyer, but I highly doubt it. But who knows? But like, I am me, innit? If I was from if I was from a foreign country, or a little town in England, I wouldn't be me. I'm a product of my own environment, you know. I probably wouldn't have the same goals. I wouldn't be doing Tottenham t-shirts. Why would I? I wouldn't be, you know, it wouldn't work, innit? Like, I'm me, innit? Like, my tracks are laid, innit? I still need to lay more, innit? But like, this is why everyone else exists, because everyone else has their purpose. I have my purpose. You feel me?
So I reckon we go down here, then we go down West Green Road to mine.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, bro. Should I tell you the story?
No. Tell me about why did you start doing photos?
Oh yeah, sorry. Got on a mad tangent, I'm sorry. I was doing grime earlier before that, but I've always loved grime. I started a grime blog like 2009. But even before that, I was kind of taking photos, and I was but basically what my real reason was, I would go to grime raves, right, yeah? I would go to grime raves and I would see man take photos, right? And you know, on the little screen on the cameras, I would see the photos and I'd be like, yo, they look fucking sick. Oh, I'm refraining from swearing. I would swear a lot because I'm like, oh my god. But basically, I was just inspired from that. And obviously, I'd see photos online and I'm like, yo, bro, I love this shit, so I might as well do it. And it's been a love story ever since, you know what I mean? I've lost cameras, people pour drinks on them, I've got robbed. But you know what I mean? I'm still here, B. You know what I mean? I'm still fighting, still striving for greatness. I'm out here, bang.
What sounds do you associate with Tottenham?
Sirens, loud yardy music, bro, vibes, traffic, lots of languages, crackhead shouting, fireworks, helicopters. So them ones there, you know them ones.
If Tottenham had a slogan, what would the slogan be?
I'd probably want it to be a Prez T-bar or a Skepta bar, if I'm honest with you. I would say, what, are you talking about a slogan, yeah? It's on my new t-shirt. Let me say Diamonds from the Dirt, but no, that's from an old one. But I'm going to say the new one is Where Champions Are Made. That's what I'm going to say. And I ain't talking about football, B. We are outside right now.
Kio's off license.
The best off license is Tottenham wine. But I can't lie, we'll give a shout out to Harry's off licence in Tottenham. Like kind of Northumberland Parkways. But yeah, Tottenham wine's the one as well, I can't lie. They do cheap alcohol there, but they got all the wavy alcohol, you know like the weird special editions, like the mad big bottles.
Bet they've got craft beer in there, haven't they?
Now they do, they got a craft beer section in the back. It's just been made actually. There's still gentrification here.
What for you makes someone a gentrifier?
Usually, long story short, if you're a rich white person, but like obviously there's ways to act and ways to be in it. And you know, if you want to be a greedy C-word, if you will, you know what I mean, then it gets, but like, it's pretty easy to tell, isn't it? Because like, but I don't know, because at the end of the day, what I deep here as well, like obviously I care, innit? But like, who's the point to really care? Just don't, like, bro, like, so, okay, this is going to everyone, right? So look, if you're some idiot C-word, and you come from, I don't know, wherever you come from, some weird place in England, and then, like, you're like, oh my god, I like techno, and then you, like, start, venue in Tottenham, and you just want to do all this silly cracker gentrified music, then yeah, you are the worst person to exist in this place, basically. That's my opinion. Like, literally, I hate them people. They're literally the worst. I really want to swear, but I won't. The biggest C words I've ever met, like, because I've dealt with a lot of them, and the biggest C words, literally, innit? Literally, they know they are as well. That's the worst thing. They really know. They don't give a fuck about me, they don't give a fuck about Tottenham, so who gives a fuck? Long story short, they'll burn in hell, and we all know they will. So,
who are your Tottenham heroes?
my Tottenham heroes? Jamie, Skepta, Prez T, all the Meridian Man, Paper Pabs, Bossman, Meridian Dan, Frisco as well. Normal people inspire me, you know, just average day Joe, or whatever their name is. Could be any name, innit? Everyone's a hero in their own aspect. That's why I was talking about being a champion, reflecting back on that, you know what I mean? Everyone's their own champion in their own way. You might not be doing anything, but like everyone's still slightly making the world go around. Even if you're on the dole doing nothing, you might be bringing light to someone day, or maybe you're even bringing terror, but at the end of the day, the world's still going. You might get arrested, isn't it? Oh, we're on West Green Road and we smell a ton of beautiful smells. I'm smelling tons of spices from the chicken shop, but obviously there's a lot of fruit and veg shops, fish shops, meat shops. And then, talking about gentrification, this is this pub here, whatever it's called.
True Craft.
The meaning of gentrification, literally, whenever you go past this pub, just white people, isn't it? As you can tell, look, white people, 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 white people. They're white people, innit? And look, if you look at this road, like, everyone's everywhere, innit? But like, that place there is just a white-centered place, and it sticks out, very sticks out. Like, if there was all mixed, but literally, that's just a white people place. That is the meaning of gentrification. Like, if you could see, they might as well call it true gentrification instead of true craft. And that is not good business for them, but you need to give me 3 pints until I say anything else. How about that?
How long do you think you're going to live in Tottenham for, Callum?
Forever and ever. You know, I shouldn't even bring it up, but you know, The Enemy. We live and die in these towns. Yeah, it's that song, isn't it? What are The Enemy doing anymore? But whatever, innit?
What makes you want to stay?
Because this is me, innit? This is me. Like, bro, like, where else would I live? Like, I don't mind, like, travelling and that. Like, I love travelling the world, but I ain't got peas like that. But, like, this is my home, innit? You know what I mean? This is a representation of me. Like, even though it's a madness, like, I love it, innit? You know what I mean? It's like, well, technically, it's just like, what is it? Well, look, maybe it's a simplified, maybe if I can. It's just like Stamford Hill's down the road, right? Yeah, like they're all Orthodox Jews, innit? And they live their life in Stamford Hill, and that's all they know. I'm in Tottenham. Obviously, I go to Stamford Hill, and obviously, them man do probably come to Tottenham, but like, You get what I'm saying? Like, that's all I know. That's all they know, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Your religion is Tottenham.
yes, if you will. If you will, innit? It ain't like a Maradona thing, R.I.P. Maradona, but you know what I mean? But I think, yeah, I don't think I'll leave, innit? Like, I think I'd always have to have a house here, even if, you know what I mean? Like, I need to be here, innit? Do you know what I mean? I can't be anywhere else. Like, I live in London, I love London. London is me, but like, I am London, but then it's Tottenham first and then London, you feel me? Because London's a very big place, it's very diverse. There's a million roads, there's a million areas, there's a million streets, innit?
Do you think Tottenham has an identity separate to London?
I feel like Tottenham is the best representation of London. I feel like because it is the most multicultural sector all over the UK and in London, so I feel like it's a perfect prime example of London, isn't it? Obviously you got the stereotypical East End, yeah, East End, all that bollocks, isn't it? But like, you know, you need to put some respect on the north, you know what I mean? So I think that's it. Like, I feel like that is, North London is a perfect. See, with North London though, like, we got our own sauce in it. There's something in the water in it. There's something special about people from North London. You know what I mean? But it's like, it goes for everyone. Everyone, like south, east people got their own wave. West people, northwest have their own wave. Like, north people have their wave. You feel me?
Do you want to do a sign off?
If I'm honest with you, I really need to pee right now, and I feel like I'm a bit flabbergasted right now before.
You're walking really fast again. Slow down.
Maybe it's because I need to self-relieve myself. And not in that way.
A few days later, Callum said he was heading to Lordship Recreation Ground for a photography exhibition. I arrived when he was already there, scurrying around, grabbing beers from the cafe fridge and offering them round to people. He didn't have any photos up himself, he was just there to see what was going on. We ended up speaking to a few of the artists there, many of them long-time Tottenham residents.
We're in the Tottenham Hub. I think it's called the Hub. Oh, we're locked in. Free SJ. When the NARM, when Broadwater Farm, it's lorry funded. Shout to Laurie, you need to fund me for a Haringey project. I think that's it. What else are we saying?
What's going on here?
Today, this evening, we're the Tottenham Photography Club. I only joined a few months ago, and obviously all these men are on their waves. Shout out to them, but I feel like I have my own wave to the picture. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like I got my own wave, and I think they realise that. I'm very avant-garde compared to many of the other photographers here. That's what I think I will say.
Hi, my name's Stephen Ferner. I'm a freelance photographer. I live in Tottenham, and I'm a big fan of the Tottenham Photography Club. I'm third generation. My grandparents first moved here in the early 1920s. I grew up in Tottenham. I then went away to university. From there I went to East Anglia and spent many years working at a research centre just outside Ipswich, and then came back here to London when I finished up and retired as an industrial researcher. I was looking after my elderly mother, who was infirmed at the time. And unfortunately she died, left the house to myself and my brother, and I've stayed on at the house back where I originally started.
What have you seen in that time?
Oh, Tottenham's all about change. I mean, one of the interesting things about Tottenham is that it's an area people come to grow, to improve the quality of their life. It offers a good quality of life to people who are prepared to embrace it. There's a lot of diversity, there's a lot of interest, a lot of entrepreneurship going on in and around the area. My grandfather, when he moved here, moved out of Bow. He was living in Hoxton, the Bow area, They thought they were moving out to rural Middlesex. At that time, Tottenham wasn't part of London, it was part of Middlesex. It didn't become part of London until until sometime in the 1960s, 1970s, that kind of era. Then London came out and it became part of Greater London. Now, if you talk to people, they tend to think of it as being part of the inner city. But in fact, my grandparents, if they were to describe the area, would talk about the farming. My grandfather talked, and my mother used to talk about going up to the top of our road and seeing the haystacks stretching away into the distance from Lordship Wreck, where we are at the moment, off towards Turnpike Lane, and a large housing estate next to the wreck called Broadwater Farm. At that time was a farm. It was a dairy farm where people went to get their milk.
My name's Wendy Charlton, but I'm not related to Bobby Charlton, I'm just Wendy Charlton. And I've lived where I live now for 18 years.
And what were your first impressions of this area?
So this is the area, this is where I met my friends that I have become part of my friends and community that I still have. So I felt once I met those people, I'd arrived. I felt that I've met the people here that made me who I am now.
And who are you now?
Someone who feels as though, like, my family are all up north, and that's originally where I've come from. And I felt as though I feel that all the people that I've met who are in my life are my family, and I feel part of a community, and I'm a very active part of my local community as well.
Callum was entertaining you throughout the evening. How was he doing that?
Well, he was sort of like hanging out behind the window, and he was making sort of doing funny movements and things, and doing his gestures, and he was kind of in the background, and he was making some faces and various other things, and I just thought he was quite entertaining. So he made the interview a little less informal.
Bow. I'm a photographer as well.
Do you? You got a picture of...
No, I don't, but I was here to say hi to the gang, you know what I mean?
Oh, right.
Hi to all the Tottenham people that are taking photos of us. Let me say yo.
So, you've got to come on one of the walks.
I will,
shootouts.
But you know what the thing is? Unless we see rappers, unless we're in Broadwater Farm, we see Band OK or Double Wells, then I'll take photos. Obviously, you look at me like, but they're rappers, innit, who live like in Broadwater Farm, that's literally 30 seconds away.
I did a project on Broadwater Farm.
Okay.
For 2 years with residents that live on the farm.
Okay.
I made a film.
Okay, interesting.
Storytelling project, yeah.
Okay.
And I made a documentary film and an artist film, telling people's long-term resident stories about living on the estate.
My name's Andy. I moved from Leeds in about 1988. Well, I was in Stamford Hill for a year or two, then I got a job out in Hayes for a couple of years, so I lived there. I didn't like very much, and then I moved back to Top of Seven Sisters Road in a housing co-op, which was brilliant, set up by Ken Livingstone, who actually provided really cheap accommodation for young people in London, and it just gave you a start in London. I mean, there's nothing like that now.
And what was your first memory of Tottenham?
My first Saturday night in Tottenham was absolutely great, actually. I thought, well, I need to explore, so I went off to, I think it was the West Green Tavern on West Green Road. This local guy, West Indian guy, got chatting with him, and then he took me to a club. I can't remember if I think it was called the Blues or something like that. And I remember buying £5 worth of grass in there and thinking, I skinned up a 3 skinner. The guy I'd bought it off, he sort of said, hey, listen, man, you know, it's strong stuff, because he saw me. It was Sincer Miller, you know, which I hadn't had very often. So I just whanged it in this joint, and I pretty much ended up being carried out by this guy I just met. Yeah, so that was my first Saturday night in Tottenham, and it was brilliant.
And I thought it was only fitting that Callum, a kid of grime, should end with some shout-outs.
I'm going to shout out to my guy Luke Finnery and my other guy Luke Crofton. My guys, we spent many a times in Tottenham. Bus joke. I know there's a million other people, and I've got love for everyone. I've got bare love for Bear Man, innit, you know. Like pause, you know. There's a few other people I'd want to shout, but like, long story short, I don't want to say your name. But I've got a love for you as well. You know them ones there. Shout to Mumsy. Shout to Bob as well still. Real talk. I just want to thank everyone I grew up with, everyone who's part with me, all my encounters in life, all encounters today with everyone. I'm a shout to N17. I'm a shout to all the mandem, everyone from Tottenham, everyone who's part with me. Shout to Tottenham. I'm a product of my own environment. To everyone who's inspired me, shout to the whole grime scene, even if you're a whack MC, whatever, innit. But yeah, love, gang, scud it, we're in Tottenham, bow, 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 gang, scud it, bow, bow, bang, 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 gang, bow, bow, bow. Peace out, bang.